no fucks given.
It's hotter than fucking taking toenails up in here. I know that.
Apparently, he's a rapper from Rico.
He's from the Bay. He's a rapper from the Bay. But girl, who took the picture?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know. Holy shit.
What? See? That's why she didn't get to see it. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Janae Besa.
And I am your girl, Jasmine.
And it is officially 2:20 in the motherfucking morning.
Hey!
And guess what? We're gonna get through this damn video.
According to Red Bull, it gives you wings. And so we decided to try it.
With tequila, of course.
And it works.
So, with that being said, let's get into the video because who the fuck are we friends? It's 2:20 in the goddamn morning. Honey, and we are in, shit, we're in Tacoma. She has to drive to Kirkland. I have to drive to Renton. Either way, we are driving a minimum of 30 minutes to get home. So, it's time to get the fuck out of here.
I know, that's right. So, it might be a quick show tonight. We might just brush through a couple of topics and get through this whole thing.
But you never know with us. Shit.
That split second thought comes in.
And all of a sudden it's like, oh, I thought it was going to be some quick shit. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, this video is 5 hours long.
And we have done that numerous times in the past, y'all. So just stay with it.
Stay with it.
Go with the flow. You never know when we might pull out that little black cat. You just never know.
And we're going to be okay. Hey, Hoopers, as always, let's start out with news things.
It's hotter than fucking taking toenails up in here. I know that.
And the issue is that there's this big ass train going outside. So guess what? We can't open the window.
And it keeps coming. Obviously, this is the time we are not supposed to be here because this goddamn train keep on coming, girl. Back and forth. New train, new train, new train.
And we've been drinking, so of course it's hot.
Steamy.
Oh, and we have a light on so you guys can actually see us. Let's talk a little bit about this sinkhole in Denver. She knew nothing of this sinkhole. So let me show her a quick little
and
check it out.
Hold on, before I look at this picture, let me just tell y'all something. Stop this bitch hiding the picture from me.
Get over it.
I tried to peek over and see the shit and just went, Excuse the fuck out of me.
You gotta be surprised sometimes.
No, man, I don't surprise you.
But this is a good surprise.
No, I'm gonna give you a surprise, bitch. Just saying. Go for it.
News showing a car falling into
what? See? That's why she didn't get to see it.
They heard a big bang outside. They looked out to see that hole forming. We counted at least 6 cars, now a 7th in that Baltimore sinkhole.
And she wonders why I didn't let her watch this shit first. So essentially, this sinkhole was created within 15 minutes. And it was just a big ass roar.
I cannot believe I just seen that car fall in there like that. That I did not expect. I thought I was going to see some shit that was already, girl. I didn't know that they captured the video of the car falling into the sinkhole. Thank the Lord nobody was in that car.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the area where they got like 20 inches of rain in 24 hours. Like, this weather has been doing a lot of crazy things. Like, certain buildings have been blowing up. There's been like gas things, and you know, the rain has been coming, the heat's been coming. It's just a lot going on to where things like this are happening.
But we get rain here, you know what I mean? But
our city is built for rain. So we have drain holes every fucking
and we have major hills and
shit's just gonna go in the water.
And we have lots of water around us. Oh my God. And I'm so glad. It doesn't sound like anyone got hurt. Did anyone get hurt?
No, nobody got hurt.
Nice. That makes me a little bit more happy because seeing that video and just watching that car fall into that sinkhole.
Yeah, they were all unoccupied cars, but someone's house was split in half, dude.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't find the picture of the house.
But they weren't in it?
Mm-mm. Everybody was okay.
That makes me happy. I mean, that makes me happier, you know. It did look crazy, though. Like, whew. Girl. Well, I guess we should get into something a little bit more sadder before we turn up on the riots. Seattle has been acting crazy lately. As we know, when you hear about Seattle, you don't hear about a whole bunch of gun violence and stuff like that. But around this, see, because we don't get a lot of sunshine here in Seattle. So around these times, you see people get to start acting crazy. They see a little bit of sunshine and they start going nuts. I mean, you got places like Chicago, they'll kill you in the snow. Detroit, they'll kill you in the rain, in the snow, in the hail. You know? But up here in Seattle, it doesn't happen like that. And
we wait till the fucking sun comes out to start shooting.
The happiest time of the year.
Every year. It doesn't. Every year, the moment that the sun comes out, I'm like, you guys, it's about to get crazy around here. Be careful. And all of a sudden, oh, there was a shooting yesterday. Oh, there was just a shooting down the street. Oh, I just had another shooting about 2 hours apart. What?
I just read on Facebook somebody said they just heard 21 gunshots.
And then somebody else heard some. And then somebody else said they heard some. And it was like basically 5 to 6 different fucking shootings within the same day. And I know that shit's normal in some places. That's just not normal here in Seattle. Like that's not normal here whatsoever in Seattle. And it makes it to where there becomes marches everywhere. Like that's how unnormal that shit is. Cops will be at the scene within seconds. Ambulances are there. News is there. People are on that shit. It's not like a thing of, oh, it's another shooting. No, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck's going on? And you know what? It makes it sad that that's what gets our response teams to respond. But in reality, they're not used to it either. You know what I mean?
They don't even know what the fuck to do because the shit's not normal to them either.
That's just like, which, you know, we don't want to brush past this subject, you know. We know a lot of lives have been lost within these last couple of weeks, and it's been just crazy chaos, and we really, really, really want to send prayers to those families that really have lost lives. And, you know, there's been young boys age 19.
17.
Murdered. Like
there was somebody from India. They'd only been here for a month, and they were murdered. Or something dumb. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
It had something to do with Facebook, I think.
I have no idea what they're trying to prove. But this shit's just not okay. You know what I mean? And I just feel like we should have been past that by now.
The thing that kills me is that it's not like it's necessarily gang-related shootings. That's what we're really trying to get at. They're random. Like, it's not like some, hey, I got beef with you. Like, sometimes, yeah, that is what it is. But other times, it's like, why did you shoot this person? They didn't even know you. Like, do we have people putting hits out on people nowadays? Like, what's going on around here?
Well, apparently one of the boys that was just literally targeted for no reason at all.
And that's the other issue. It's like people just want to prove a point. It's like, hey, you want to hang out with us? You got to go kill somebody. Like that's what it's starting to seem like because it's that random to the point where you don't even know if it's going to be you. Like, you could just be walking down the street and just pop, pop, pop. Like, what? No. That's not okay here. I'm not about that life. I don't like that life. I don't like loud sounds.
I just really wish, as you guys are making it to where we don't want to have fun in our city because we're not used to this, so and we don't want to get used to it. That's the problem. There's been marches, you know, there's been a lot of...
There was actually a march yesterday on 23rd.
Yeah, anti-violence marches, and I just feel like it shouldn't come to that. So just tone it down. It's not that serious, you know what I mean? It's really not that serious for you to want to take somebody else's life. And
even if you just look at dates, there was a shooting on April 18th, April 19th, April 24th, April 25th, April 25th. And it's like, those are just the ones that they're reporting.
And then there was the ones today, which is, what, a week later?
5. I remember I was watching the news, they were like, there's been 6 deaths for, like, fatal shootings within the last 5 days here in Seattle. I'm like, what? That sounds crazy.
Get a hold of yourself. This whole gang, like, come on.
I'm gonna need y'all to learn how to fight again. That shit's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Just throw them.
Like, all this, I'm gonna just sit in the car and shoot you bullshit, I'm over it.
Not even that, though. That's just automatic. Like, even if they're on foot, girl, that's their first thing, is that they're finna shoot.
Either way, it's the easy fucking way out.
And everybody has their hand on a pistol nowadays. What happened to the days that you can't...
What happened to the switchblades underneath the tongue? I'd rather you cut somebody than shoot them, goddamn.
I'd rather you cut them with a razor. Not like a dagger or some kind of big ass knife or something like that, because you know it could be the same outcome. I'm just saying you might fuck around, slice an artery or some shit. I don't know. Just but just increase the peace. Like, that's all I want for it to happen.
Learn how to talk things out.
Hell no, girl. That ain't never gonna happen. People are always gonna. I mean, but like you said, I still would rather see a fight. Not because of entertainment, but I just know that this person, I mean, like, you know, some people do get, like, stumped to death and stuff like that, but it's rare. It is so rare, and if you're really that angry to where you feel like you would need to result to violence, I would rather you result to that violence. Pure straight from the
because
shoulders.
at least they can just simply go to the hospital, get some help, maybe have like a cast or something, kind of waddle out a little bit. But they good.
Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. We are not promoting violence. We are not. But we are saying there's a way to handle everything. And if you are a violent person, you don't have to resort to weapons all the time.
Just have a shot at tequila. You'll be alright. Well,
I don't know. Depending on what tequila.
not everybody knows how to be. Shit, even I had moments. Not everybody knows how to be chill with tequila.
Girl.
That should get your ass caught up. Don't be too mad on tequila.
Girl, I always say, girl. She don't even know her moments, girl. I have keyed at this bitch. She is hilarious on a good one. I'm just saying. Bitch, you funny.
Shut up!
I'm just saying, like, bitch, you funny. I'm like, what, girl?
You guys don't even know. Last weekend, we must have went out, and then I woke up in the morning, and I'm going through my phone, and I'm seeing all these pictures that were taken with my phone, and they weren't necessarily taken by my hand. So that means that my drunk ass dug in my pocket, handed my phone to my gold iPhone 5S to a stranger.
She did that.
And got some pictures of us.
She did that.
And I woke up in the
And
morning.
he was all happy. I remember the whole shit.
I don't.
I'm like, okay. They had us doing some shit, and I don't know.
I didn't do it because I was so loaded. I didn't even know who the dude was in the fucking photo. So I was like, who's this? I was like, first of all, when the fuck did we take this picture?
That would happen to be
Second of all,
the
who
dude.
took the photo?
I don't remember who took the photo.
Girl, I don't know. And then I was like, who the fuck is the dude in the photo? I mean, we now follow each other on Instagram. Apparently, he's a rapper from like LA
he's from the Bay. He's a rapper from the Bay. But girl, who took the picture?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know. Holy shit, I was wasted that night too. Don't get me wrong, but
I think I was the main one that they were worried about because I had to drive home. And I drive home.
Y'all have no idea. Okay? Listen, okay. We drove her car down there.
And I drove.
She drove there.
But she parked.
I had to park and drive us home.
Yeah. But I had to drive me home.
So when we got back to my car, I was scared as hell. I'm like, bitch, no, you're not okay. Wait, no,
You're like, we're gonna leave your car here and I'll come back and get you in the morning. I was like, ain't nobody got time. I only live 10 minutes away. I'll be fine. She was like, girl, I'm worried about you.
I was scared. I'm not even gonna shade. I'm like, well, here, drink this water or something, girl. Do something.
I was like, if you don't get them, y'all, my drunk ass fucking, and I do not condone drunk driving, but shit, sometimes it goes down that way. My drunk ass slugs my leg over the fucking chair, climbs over.
But you didn't even get out. Anyways, so we got way far besides the point. But I do want to say this.
What was the point? What were we talking about, bitch?
Girl, shootings in Seattle when we drunk, we trying to go out and have fun. Then we had some fuckery. No.
Oh my god. Anywho.
So, but if anybody knows about Mayday,
About to say, speaking of being unsafe,
50 million people downtown Seattle. See, and I was waiting for it. It's crazy because at work earlier that day, everybody was like, oh, it was about 1 or 2 o'clock. Everybody's like, oh, it's still mellow, But I seen when the police was gearing up. 5:30. And that's what I was telling them. I was like, listen, you say that shit now, but about 5 or 6 o'clock, I bet you it's going to sound a little different.
Now, for those of you that are not familiar with May Day, because if I'm not mistaken, they don't have it everywhere. It's only in the major cities.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it is a protest against immigration, deportations, other shit of that nature. And then also, this particular year, they wanted to march over Seattle, basically legalizing the $15 minimum wage. Basically, Seattle's trying to be the first fucking city to make everybody get $15 an hour because it's too fucking expensive to live in this bitch.
Not that we're Cali, not that we're New York, but Seattle, Washington.
It's fucking expensive to live around here.
That sounds crazy.
Like, I understand, like, you guys, our tax is 9.5%, okay?
I see 6.4% taxes and shit. Like,
9.5% sales tax on gum, chips, soda, McDonald's, shoes,
clothes, shoes,
my shirt,
your cell
my
phone
necklace,
purchases,
my hair, my lipstick, my makeup, potentially my nails, depending on where the fuck you go, my jewelry. 9.5% sales tax.
And how they get you though with your nails, girls? They already included in the price.
And that's when it becomes them weird ass numbers like 28 and shit.
$23.
The fuck?
24.
9.5% on your marijuana.
And the shit's legal.
Which
That's
is why
why
some places tax that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's taxed. Like, shit's expensive around here. And then you also got, like, your little ass apartments where you're paying, like, $1,200 a month. Like, shit's fucking expensive for no goddamn reason out here. So, yeah, we do need... And then even our gas is more expensive. Like, I understand that in other places like Cali, it's apparently a little bit more, but it's pretty pricey.
It's a little more major, and the population's a little bit bigger in Cali. So...
Now, to go back to the fuckery of May Day, I believe it's for a good cause, because this is the way that May Day works. In the morning, they have what they call a peaceful protest, and this is, and I don't even think they call it a peaceful protest. It just kind of goes in this order.
Peaceful. Yeah,
it goes in this order every year. In the morning, they have a peaceful protest that starts at Seattle Central Community College, and then it ends downtown at Westlake. That one starts at about 3:00. So after that's over, they do their little thing, fizzle downtown, but then there's another protest that starts festering at about 5:30.
And it goes down.
Every year. And this year it hit about 2 minutes early. I must have turned on my news and they were like, yeah, everything's okay. And all of a sudden, whoosh, fucking garbage cans are on fire, signs are knocked over, people driving through the streets with people trying to reach in their fucking cars. And I seen one car that was like engulfed in like 1,000 people. Just swarmed.
And he was just sitting there like, fuck.
He couldn't fucking go nowhere. What you gonna do? You are in the middle of about 1,000 people in the middle of downtown.
That's a cold ass bowling game. Knocking down on
There was one car trying to go through Belltown. I don't know why you tried to drive through Belltown with your drop top on through 1,000 fucking people.
Why didn't you put your top up at least? That was stupid as hell, girl.
I didn't understand that one either. But
that shit sounds crazy. Like, why would you still have your top down? Like, is it because you knew the news was out here? You wanted to be seen?
Potentially. Now,
but in that picture, you see motherfuckers with scarves on their face and some more, and you didn't put your top up?
Girl. So, okay, one of my friends, I have to go take her to a specific location downtown, right? Mm-hmm. So, on the way there, we're driving down Madison, and I hear this guy, like, I rolled down the windows because it was nice that day. Mm-hmm. It was like 80-something degrees.
Yeah, it was about 85 degrees that day.
For some of you that have never been to Seattle, 85 is very hot here, by the way. It's a different kind of heat. Like, that sun is on you. There's no wind. It's just heat.
Dry heat.
It's a different kind of hot. Like, 80, 90, 100, you are pissed. You will go sit in the grocery store for about 3 hours.
You know, always got the AC.
Like, it gets hot. And the issue is that we don't have air conditioning everywhere around here. And in Hoodles, that's beside the point. So, I didn't feel like using the air conditioning in my car. I wanted some fresh air. Mm-hmm. So, we got the windows down, driving through downtown, looking all pretty at the water. And I hear this guy yelling outside the street, cussing, spitting. Girl, I'm in my car and I see spit coming out of his mouth. And he's just doing some crazy.
Crank it up, bitch.
I freaking rolled up them windows so quick, and I told her, I was like, girl, we're going to use the air conditioner. We ain't got time for that. She laughed so hard. I was like, I'm not playing with you.
Serious, girl.
Girl, I rolled up the window for her. I put my little 2 fingers down. Actually, no, I pulled them up. That's how I rolled up my window.
We know where you was going there. The windows came the fuck up.
I was like, So I'm not understanding why he didn't see that big ass crowd of people and put that drop top back.
And he was in the middle of that middle, man.
And he was just you would think the motherfucker was unbothered. But you know what? I could feel on the inside he was scared as hell. Because basically towards the end of the night, there was about 9 people that were arrested, potentially more. They started throwing batteries at the cops.
That's crazy.
Like, only 1 or 2 cops were injured this year. But the issue is, it's been so bad previous years that's why it's only just a little bit bad this particular year. Like, I remember in 2012 when I still worked in Factoria Bellevue. Man, they must have broke the door to Nike.
I know.
They smashed the windows of T-Mobile. They smashed Verizon. They smashed Starbucks, Abercrombie, Nordstrom, Macy's. So many stores had to shut down. Cars were getting turned over. Cars were getting their windows busted out. People were jumping on cars. People were injuring cops. I think there. Oh my god, I can't even think. It was so many people that were arrested.
Yeah,
it was
I
like
remember
a riot
that shit. I cannot.
Like Mayday.
They had that shit on the news. Like it was nobody's business. Like that's all you see in all day long. Like this year wasn't like that. You didn't turn on the news.
It wasn't that bad this year. It was kind of peaceful.
That year,
man, I was just on Facebook, just going. And it was even on like the major news because it was so bad. And then this is the fucked up part about that particular year. The motherfuckers that was doing the worst damage weren't even from here. And same with this year, if I'm not mistaken. The people that always do the most damage and like set the garbage cans on fire, and the only reason why they couldn't do it this year is because the cops actually marched alongside the crowds this year.
They was ready.
Normally they would like kind of just come in as they needed to and kind of disperse, and then last year they kind of did like a standoff with the crowd. This year they're like, no, we are walking alongside.
Try me if you want to. They was on bikes,
girl. So I work downtown, right? I'm at work, and it's Mayday the first parade hasn't even started because I was off at 2 that day. The parade didn't even start till 3. Man, okay, so I work on 6th and Pine. Right in front of my store was a normal cop car. Behind the normal cop car was a black SUV. Behind that SUV was another normal cop car. Then there was another normal cop car across the street. SUV behind that. About 4 cops on foot on one corner, some other cops on another corner. Then there was like about 8 cops coming down the street. Like they were everywhere. And me, we park at the garage and then we drop off the pass when we're done. So I had to find a spot to park while I went to go drop off the freaking pass. And there's cops all in front of the freaking strip of my store. So I had to like literally hop out my car and I purposely ran to the store and ran right back out. Because you wasn't supposed to give me no ticket for some quick little handoff. Like, I made it clear that I was coming right back. Like, it was nuts. Like, yesterday was not the day to fuck up downtown. They, like, I don't even do shit.
Your ass.
I tell everybody, cops don't bother me. I will ask cops for directions at any time. Like, I've never gotten, like, anytime that I've gotten a speeding ticket, it's from a light. Anytime that I get pulled over by the cops, they never bother me. I never even get a ticket. Like, there's been so many times, like, I didn't have insurance one time, and I still didn't get a ticket. Like, cops don't fucking bother me.
She used her boobs.
No, I really didn't. I actually had on a sweatshirt.
I'm just kidding.
But no, like, some girls have to do that, but I don't. Like, I've just been blessed to never really have bad experiences with cops.
Yeah.
And so, you know, in turn, I don't really have a reason to be scared of them. But when they're everywhere, I just feel uncomfortable. I just feel like I'm on pins and needles.
Like, you know that cops do effed up stuff to some people. You know what I mean? So it's like
I know there are still bad ones.
And they're probably, you don't know what their thought of you is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like they could be fucking with me because they know today is today and they just want to pop out.
And because they don't necessarily want to have to fucking be down here, so they just want to act crazy. So I was like, let me just be on blinkers.
Girl.
Left, right, put the phone down until I get on the freeway and get the fuck out of here.
Lord have mercy. Help them. Nobody got seriously hurt this year. No stores really got torn down or anything like that.
God.
It was just people everywhere. Craziness. Mayday. We don't really appreciate it, but, you know, whatever. If that's what they're going to do every year, we're prepared for this. So they're prepared for it to happen every year. You know, hopefully just with time, things like that just kind of die off.
Hopefully, but if I'm not mistaken, the first Mayday was in like 88.
And we still got that shit.
I'm just saying.
But, so, anyway, moving on.
Local shit.
To some local shit. Now, Juice Girls, we have people submit their music to our email account, justifyjuiceradio@gmail.com, for those of you who don't know. If you do have some local music and you'd like to submit it to us, go ahead and just send it on over. We do listen to them and we do review them. I always tell Basa, hey girl, this is tea. She tell me, hey girl, this is tea. Or we say, girl, this ain't tea. This ain't tea. What I did like that we got recently was Ryan Dillon and Jake Crocker. Apparently there are some local Seattle artists that have actually kind of tried to make their stamp on music. They have a couple of things that's on YouTube, and they have their own website, RonnieDillon.com. To me, they're giving a little bit of a Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, kind of Sam LaChao, a little spin on it, but they do make it their own, and they do have some really good music. One of the songs that I liked a lot was American Dreams, was actually the name of the EP that he has out right now. Mm-hmm. He has a video out called A Day in the Life. You can find that video on YouTube. He also has a lot of things on SoundCloud from his American Dreams EP. Really good music. He has actually a song with a feature from Fatal Luciano, one of the Juice Girl favorites. And then R.A. Sion?
Girl, don't look at me.
Sion? Anyways, good music. Go ahead and check him out on www.ryandillon.com.
And I just want you guys to know, I'm not saying don't look at me as in I don't really give a fuck. It's just the local shit is mainly Jasmine's section.
I like the local music.
And I don't have any issue with it. I'm just not very prepared with it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm like doing an interview with the artist, or like I know have like a personal know of the artist, or like I actually took the time to really sit down. I don't really always know.
Well, my thing is I'm always going to hear mainstream music. So I dig a little bit deeper into the local music because I'm actually a fan of real hip-hop. Or I like to listen to words that actually mean something. Okay? A lot of people on TV, to me, are talking about what they think you want to hear. A lot of local rappers are still trying to prove themselves, so they're giving their best game.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's why I go for the local. I definitely be digging real deep into the local and seeing what's going on. So, like I said, if you have some local music that you would like Basa and I to hear and give you our opinion,
and potentially put it on the Justified Juice Radio, which was actually live, well, semi-live, on Mondays at 9 a.m. on GoJuiceRadio.com.
Absolutely. And also, the Justified Juice TV website will be up very soon, and you will see a review of your music and yourself on there if we like you. Should I emphasize?
I think so.
If we like you. But if you'll know. Just saying. Not that we don't like you, but we are really intrigued by certain music. I'm just saying. So that's all I have for local shit this week.
The only other thing I want to add to local shit this week is The Good Sin actually just dropped a new album. It's called Extra Late. You can get it on iTunes. Buy it for $9.99. Off some real shit. You bitches are out here paying $2.50 for Beyonce. Support
your
locals. His shit is dope. His shit is basically straight up hip hop. Mm-hmm. I haven't even listened to it yet, but I've listened to enough of his music to know that it's vibey, it's hip hop, it's deep. Mm-hmm. Don't listen to his shit and just listen to it on the surface. Do yourself a favor, sit down, listen to the words, relax, and just let it embody you.
And that's music lovers, period. You're already going to do that regardless. If you hear a song, then that's what you should be looking for, not just the beat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, no, this is not some shit that you just listen to, like it's no offense to K-Camp because I love his music, but it's not like some Money Baby type shit. Like, you need to listen to this shit and actually get with it, because once you do, it kind of becomes like a, you know, like Kendrick Lamar has music to where it's dope, but it can kind of go over your head. Mm-hmm. But then you listen to it again and you're like, damn, I really like this song. It's like you liked it, but you love it when you actually get the message. Yeah, that's what The Good Sin is like. Mm-hmm. So make sure you guys go check out his new album, Extra Late. Get it on iTunes. We will definitely have a link to it below.
And to RonnieDillon.com too. We'll definitely put that link up there to his SoundCloud at least. And you can definitely go hear him. And you know, with Ronnie Dillon, people are gonna look at him like this little frail Caucasian boy. But he has actually a really good message. Check him out.
Do it. You guys like Macklemore? At least most of you do, anyways. Don't tell me you didn't like Thrift Shop. Any hoops.
I didn't. But I know a lot of people did. I couldn't take that song. I'm just saying.
Oh, my shit.
That shit was stupid. August Alsina and Jeezy have a song out right now called Make It Home. It's a really good song. Obviously, everybody knows that Trey Songz, August Alsina is doing their thing as far as beef goes. And, just stop. Okay? You guys are R&B singers. Cut it out. Okay? Jay-Z and Beyonce tour. It's about time.
And they're coming to Seattle.
We won't be there.
I won't, unless I just really decide. I mean, they do have tickets for $78, and it's like, I am one of those people where it's like, I really don't care if I can see her. There's a big screen. I just want to be in the ambiance, but
the concerts are fun
to be able to see.
Ambiance. Yeah, that's my thing. Is I'm kind of nervous, especially now, because the first day her album went on sale, that shit hit crazy numbers. You know what I mean? I heard a girl today in the nail shop talking about it. Her and her mom. Her mom's like, I want to go. Yeah, I want to go, but I hear the tickets are and they're going up every day. I'm like, yeah, girl, it's B and J. So them colliding on a tour,
shit's gonna be bonkers. Fuck yeah, you gonna pay something for your ticket
minimum.
And if you don't want to pay, don't fucking go.
No.
I find it really interesting that there are so many people online talking about you'll pay this much for this and da-da-da. Why do you care so much what somebody else does with their money? Don't get me wrong. I do believe that you should support local music. Yeah. I don't take back with what I said with that. Mm. But at the same time, don't come at me because I don't mind spending something for this and you feel like it's a waste of money. Maybe it's a waste of money for you, but maybe it's not for me. Mm. Maybe that's something that I really will enjoy doing.
Exactly. It's your own life and you live it and you made that money so you can spend it however you damn well please. I'm just saying.
How often do Jay-Z and Beyonce really go on fucking tour? Like, together! At that. Please.
That's going to be huge. And actually, it might be a little... you said $78 tickets, because the last time I checked, the minimum ticket was $120.
It was like a specific website that I checked on. It was a different one. There's a bunch of websites that you can get them on.
Right.
And they just have different seats. Like, the seats that I were looking at were like the nose
super, like, literally
so you were looking at
the big screen the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So you would just be in the area.
Shit, that's still kind of expensive. $78 for that?
It's expensive, but...
It still would be fun.
It would be.
People but like still. Us, girl, we'll find our way down to the back and bottom and all kind of shit.
Look here! I'll be in the building. I'll find my way back.
We'll be all over the place, girl. Before you know it.
All I need is my media pass. Don't play.
Don't even play, girl.
Shit. Mm-hmm. And by the way, once again, if you have a connect to Summer Jam, we need in. Thanks.
Thank you. I lived for Miss Drea doing her interview at home.
Girl, in her house.
Fuck
she
that
said, I just wanted to
reunion.
be comfortable.
I don't have time for you girls because you guys seem to pay me so much mind during the day.
Clearly.
I don't have time. I'm not giving you bitches no satisfaction. I'm out. I said I'm done with this show. That's why I'm done with the show. As you can see, the last couple of shows,
she wasn't in the last 2 to 3 episodes. Mm-mm. After she said she wasn't going on that trip, that was the last time we seen Drea.
Mm-hmm. And then Miss Malaysia, thank you, Lord. Just thank God that you stuck up for yourself. And everybody else, like, not that Malaysia won't pop off, because if we see in earlier season, didn't she pop off on Laura like yesterday?
She fucking snatched Laura up and sucked her in the fucking face.
So fast. And she got on little Miss British.
She said British.
Okay? She will pop off. But I like the way that she respectfully, with integrity, handled Jackie.
Mm-hmm. She don't have time. She's like, I'm too cute for this. You've already told me that you want to have sex with me, so I know you think I'm cute. Don't play. You can't tell me that I'm ugly now.
But I can tell now, because you said that little comment, I know you're jealous, girl. You know how we feel about jealous bitches with low self-esteem.
Go get some.
Mm-hmm. Look in the mirror. Plead to God. I'm just saying.
And honestly, the fucking reunion was boring. Some people said it was good. I felt the reunion was boring. The only good part of the reunion was Drea. But my issue is Yes, I felt that it was a boss move for her not to go, but at the same time, I felt some kind of way about her not being on that reunion show to where she didn't have to, like, talk back and forth with them. I don't know.
I just feel like she feels like she's above them, though.
She is, but I just feel some kind of way about people getting on these reality shows and getting mad and not sticking them out to the end. I just genuinely feel like you signed up to do this show. You signed up to fucking finish out these goddamn episodes. You know good and damn well you're supposed to fucking come to the reunion. I did get a good key out of her fucking interview. I did love the fact that she was able to get Shaunie O'Neal to come interview her in her house, in her outfit, and got the cameras to look like she was somewhere else. But I still kind of feel like, shit, Nene didn't want to be there, but her ass still fucking came to the goddamn reunion. And we know she feels like she's above them.
But I feel like if Nene would have thought to do that, she would have.
Potentially, but I just feel like Nene kind of knows, like, you have fans. They want to see you interact.
And that's why, because Drea could have easily been like, I'm not dealing with it at all.
She could have, but still.
I'm just like,
you got your fans that come there. They want to that are actually at that show in the audience. They want to see you sit on that stage and go battle with these people. Absolutely. And prove your point.
But Drea knew when she got there that she, in particular, like, they would have forgot all about Brandy in fucking Malaysia.
Of course
they would have just attacked her. Like, it would have been all about attacking Drea. And I think it's been so hectic this whole season. It felt like a short season because it was all about Drea.
It was a short season. It was about 9 episodes.
And every time it was something about Drea. And I think she was just literally overwhelmed. Like,
the season seemed to have actually ended because no one wanted to film with each other anymore. If you think about it, Drea didn't want to film with them anymore because she didn't want to deal with them. Malaysia and Brandy was fucking over them. So then it would have been a situation of Drea only filming with Orlando, Malaysia and Brandy filming together because Drea just pulled herself all the way out of it. And then the other three. It would have been just a retarded ass show at that point. So of course, but at the same time, I just feel like you owe it to your fans to bring your ass to the fucking reunion. Not saying that I did not enjoy what she did. I thought it was the greatness, but at the end of the day, I just feel like you need to bring your ass to the fucking reunion. I just think that's fair. You did a reality show. This is what the fuck you signed up for. Finish that shit out. And then don't fucking come back. There's not going to be a show without Drea. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, they can always bring another little model girl on, but they ain't going to be Drea. They're always going to compare the new little young model girl. But
if you see the shit talker, the shit stirrer up, I mean, she might end up popping up on the reunion, but you didn't see Chantel there?
Yeah, but Orlando wasn't there either. There were a couple people that weren't there that should have been there, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like the basketball-wise of LA reunions are fucked up. And I also felt like, just switching subjects, the Real Housewives of Atlanta fucking reunion was fucked up. I believe with a lot of my YouTube friends when they were like, why the fuck are you bringing up all these goddamn people and they're not here? If you're going to talk about Shaunie, bring Shaunie out so she can give her side of the story.
So she can defend herself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're going to sit up here and talk about Orlando, bring him out. If you're going to sit up here and talk about Monique and her dude, bring them the fuck out because you're over here saying he got a small ass dick, but he's not here. Like, I just feel like, don't bring, like, you literally picked those subjects, ask them about them subjects, and then the people in the subjects aren't even here. So you're only getting that side of the story to where you can't get a rebuttal. I just feel like it's an unfair conversation.
Potentially.
It makes for a good ass show. Don't get me wrong.
But see, there's people that are like myself and Drea that just, like, after so much confrontation, it's just like, I don't want to deal with this no more. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm just not dealing with this no more. I told you bitches how I feel. We're going to get on this reunion and talk about the same shit I just told you bitches.
I think
I'm over it.
And I'm the same way too. I just feel, finish your shit out and then be done. Because I would rather her have come to the reunion and left.
But you know what? I honestly think though, that there's something else to it.
Because she recorded that shit 3 days before the fucking reunion.
There was something else to that.
Like, she had planned to not come.
Because I think, too, they might have been, because Shawnee was so mad at her, apparently, about not wanting to come again.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, they were like, fuck it, you leave whenever you want to leave. Like, I think potentially
they might have
been wanting to wash their hands with her.
Maybe they didn't care anymore.
They were just like, let's knock this interview out. And let's just get you done.
Maybe they were just like, well, you know what? You want to leave anyways? Fine. We'll do your interview at your house.
Season's over anyway.
Goodbye. Yeah. Potentially. I mean, when people are pissed off, they do shit like that.
Or because they knew that maybe these guys might really start boxing.
Duh. You know she would have.
Let's
said Miami is the one that hit her in the eye. Stop fucking with her.
You know? So they were like, wait, no, this could be real fire. Let me make sure we
I mean, if that was the case, they should have been worried about Brandy because fucking Sunday gonna take off her shoe and pull one of these. Brandy, did you guys see the way Brandy took off her shoes and came running? She tossed them $1,000-something. You can't tell me her shoe wasn't $1,000-something shoes.
Girl, everything was tea though. She came through looking tea and was like, I'm finna, like, you knew Brandy had that I'm finna fuck a bitch up.
And look good while I do it.
She had her peoples in the crowd. So apparently, though, Sunday had like a little college 20-year-old boyfriend because, you know, she can't really snag too much else because, I don't know, they call her a mattress. Anyway, had her little 20-year-old boyfriend or something apparently because Brandy's people jumped on the stage, girl. He tried to swing at Brandy, girl. Apparently, yes.
That is so messy.
Is it okay to date a 20-year-old man and you're in your 40s? I'm just asking. Is it okay? What is that called?
40-year-old women, if you are watching, would you date a man that is not legal to drink? Below.
Just asking.
Nothing.
Honest opinion. You don't even got to be 40. Just however you feel. Down below.
The only thing that I want to see about R&B Divas LA before we get to the real fuck shit of the week is that I need Miss Kiki to get her shit together. She gonna roll her ass up to Monifa's party, still be beefing about the simple fact that they haven't talked in 8 months, as if she couldn't have picked up the motherfucking phone and called her ass too, as if Monifa isn't fucking planning a goddamn wedding. Girl, no. And then, so essentially, because I know Jazz doesn't watch the show,
but I did see the part where one of the bitches called another bitch Godzilla, and I was dead.
I was
dead. I was like, did she just call her Godzilla, girl?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Nikki Gilbert, girl.
What does a Godzilla bitch look like?
You know who Nikki Gilbert is, right?
No.
Lead singer from Brownstone.
I do know her.
Mm-hmm. She was a bitch. Anyways, so nobody likes her anymore. She's like Kelly Price. Nobody likes her ass either. You didn't watch LA. You gotta watch LA to know why nobody likes Kelly Price.
Oh,
anyways,
my gosh, girl, what?
Girl, when you find out her, I'll put her on. God, you guys, like seriously. Oh my God,
this happened.
It really happened. So check it. We are in different clothes for a reason in this video, and not just because you guys seen a couple bloopers earlier, just because we was up in here recording. No, this is some real shit. I was showing Jazzy some fuckery from the videos, just some shit where she was talking shit about me, and essentially we realized that the voices don't really line up, and it happened to be at a very important part during our Donald Sterling segment.
And a couple more things were after that, but as we were recording, some things were happening with the camera, so we do apologize, and you did miss some good stuff, but dun, 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 you can hear it on Monday on GoJuiceRadio.com, where our first radio show airs.
Yeah, and it'll air on Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully I'll actually get this up on Sunday. That way you guys can watch this a little bit earlier. If not, just go over to... we should actually have the audio up somewhere else so you guys can do a replay, just so that way in case you're not informed of this before it airs, because it does air at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So essentially, sorry, but you will be able to hear our thoughts on Donald Sterling as long as you check us out on Go Juice Radio at 9 a.m. or as long as you check the playback on SoundCloud when we upload it. However, as always, we definitely have to do an actual exit, seeing that our exit was taken away. So, I am your girl, Janae Besa.
And me? Little old me?
Yeah, she is kind of small.
Fuck you. I am Jazzy M.
My girl's little, y'all.
You know what? Here's the thing, okay? Because she comes for this littleness like I must have got my kneecaps chopped down or some shit on purpose.
Man,
y'all, she was this way.
She was walking in front of me earlier today. I was like, she's so damn tiny. And she had on heels.
And that's the thing. Then they come for me wearing my heels. I have to wear heels because every time I don't, somebody's coming for me.
How tall are you?
This bitch is trying it. Bye, y'all.
Any hoopers, as always, make sure you guys check out all of our videos on cspot.com.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Jazzy M. Besa.
Hey, website. Basa's over here sticking her foot right in the fucking website like it is no thing. Really, hands down, shout out to Basa because, girl, we was up in here in a meeting. My girl was working. Okay? She was working. Okay? You know what? Look, this team effort thing, it really works out.
We getting shit done.
Website coming soon. Late nights,
by the way,
early mornings.
We have copyrighted the Justified Juice. So if you want to be a hater and take our shit, it's already gone.
You gotta pay me.
Any hoopers, check us out on C-Spot, GoJuiceRadio.com, Twitter /Justified Juice, Jazzy M on Twitter,
Jazzy M Juice on Twitter.
Excuse me, my
bitch is
fuck
trying it again. This bitch keep trying it.
Jazzy M Juice on Twitter, Janae Besa on Twitter, and we will be back next week with more fuckery.
Where's Tamar? Tell us where's Tamar.
And we'll talk about that.
Where's Tamar?
On Go Juice.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Still no fucks.
I don't care.
She rolled up on her door, knocked on her door, and said, bitch, I got some words for you.
Threatening to leave if Portia gets put off and not Kenyon. I'm on some hen.
I'm on Jen.
We about to go off on some business. So I can't take with a girl.
This bitch is trying me today. Fuck no. So if you guys hear laughing in the background,
That would be D-Money.